Hello everyone, I'm so happy to be back and do a Sezane review for you. It's been 2 months and I just love doing these videos because I feel it's just so fun and enjoyable and it gives you a fun and lightweight atmosphere. I feel like life is already so heavy and can be so stressful. So I want these videos to serve as inspiration, just something fun to watch and for us to be together as a community. So obviously I will be showing you new things, but it doesn't mean that you have to go ahead and buy them. You might have something from here already or something similar. So you can use this video as just inspiration or just a way to get ideas to style your own outfits, color combinations, textures, that kind of stuff. So I'm really happy to share these with you. There's a couple of things that I actually never reviewed before, which is a pair of sunglasses, and I'm going to show you in a minute, but I wanted to start from the shoes because I grabbed a couple of pairs from Sezane and they're completely different, even though, you know, both are green, green pair of shoes. I just think they serve different purposes. I wanted to talk about this first because a lot of you told me to try this. I did a Sezane review on shoes and I heard so many of you. I read so many messages saying, Mila, you have to try the High Maxine. And it didn't disappoint. I really love these. They feel so nice. They're really comfortable. Even though it's quite of a high heel because I don't normally wear high heels that much. But this one, because it has a little bit of platform here and it's also block, it doesn't feel too difficult to walk. I sized up for mine and I'm wearing here the 40. I have all my measurements down below, by the way. I'm in between 8.5 and 9 US and I went with the 40. I do feel like the length is a little bit too big, but I don't know if the 39 would have been comfortable. So for me, sometimes it's tricky when it comes to size because I'm in between sizes. But in terms of comfort, this is really buttery soft everywhere. It does not have a cushion, so that's a bummer. I mean, it does have, but it's just minimal, so it doesn't feel like super cloudy when you're walking, but it's also not super hard. So I really like these. The color is stunning. It's like a pistachio, kind of a muted green, especially when you compare with these. And I just wanted to show you real quick, but you will see these being styled throughout the video with the outfits that I'll show you. Now, these are completely new. I actually had not seen these before on the Sezane website, and I was intrigued. I really wanted to see them in person because I love espadrilles, and although I don't normally wear platforms like this because it's too chunky for me, I do feel because it is espadrille, it doesn't feel too heavy. And talking about heavy, I don't feel like they're super heavy, but they're also not like super lightweight. So I would say the weight is fine for me. It doesn't really bother me, but it's also not like super lightweight, if that makes sense. Now, this comes in rope. Both of the shoes, they are made in Europe. This one is made in Spain and the other one is made in Italy. And they're all in leather everywhere, except obviously for this part and the bottom. The bottom is rubber and it looks like this, and this one does have cushion, so I feel this is really comfortable. I love how they feel. It's actually almost like a memory foam. I'm gonna try to show you guys, like when you press your finger kind of stays there. Sorry for my nails, really need to do, you know, my nails. In terms of the finish, I do feel like it's a little bit weird and kind of unfinished. But you know what? I have a couple of Chanel espadrilles, and honestly, it's the same. So I think it's the nature of the shoe. It is rope, this part here, so I don't know if you can make it much better than that. But I really love these shoes, and I love how much they give you height, but without feeling it, because you won't feel like you're walking in heels. You know what I mean? It's high, but it doesn't feel too high. Now, going ahead, I wanted to show you a couple of sunglasses. That's the first time that I'm trying Sezane sunglasses. And I'll talk to you about the price and what I think about them, because a lot of you asked me that, what's my opinion. So it comes in this really cute little box, and inside it has a case, which has a magnetic closure, which I really like. It's like cushiony, you know. And these are my name. They're the Mila Sunglasses. I love the color. If you look at it, it has a very low contrast. So if you have a low contrast on your face, I think this is a great pair of sunglasses for the color. Also, if you're blonde, I think it would be great. So this is what it looks like. I do feel like it's suitable for large face. If you look at these sunglasses on the model, it looks very different compared to me because I do have a large face and she has a very small face. So her face is like over here, while mine is like, you know, filling the whole thing, which obviously I'm not criticizing anybody, myself or her. I'm just mentioning this because some of you, I'm sure, will want to know. So it feels very comfortable. I think in terms of size and style, it really suits me. I really like them. And I think it's worth the money. And I'll tell you why. I do have sunglasses that are $30 from another stores. My most worn pair of sunglasses from another stores. And I also have a $500 pair of sunglasses from Celine. And honestly, I don't see a huge difference. I do not see a huge difference. This is the truth. But I also have tried sunglasses like from H&M and from Shein that felt so flimsy. That felt like, I don't know, like a toy that was just so bad. And I think this is a really good quality. I wouldn't say you have to pay $200 or $500 for a pair of sunglasses. Not at all. I do think you can find really great options for just 40 bucks, 50 bucks, even less than that, even 30 like the ones that I did. But if you're going to wear this a lot, I would say the cost per wear will end up being very low and therefore it's worth the money. So it all comes to how much you're going to wear, how much this goes with your outfits. I think this is so important to ask yourself. If you ask me, for example, sunglasses are something you can just wear all year round, pretty much any time. But certain clothes are seasonal. So if you think about it this way, I think it's definitely worth the money. I do notice that this one is very straight and this one's a little crooked, so it should be like that. Can you see that? I'm not sure if you can see it. So maybe it would need a little bit of something here to be fixed, but I really like the style. And I wanted to show you the other one, which is the Chiara. Now this one is khaki, so it is a darker shade. I really like that for my natural hair. Right now you can see that I dyed my hair. So I think this one looks really chic. It looks very polished, really nice. And here's the khaki one. It's definitely more subtle, right? And very chic as well. I think it's a very elegant pair of sunglasses. If you look at the website, you will notice they say that these are suitable for a large face. And some of the other styles, they're not. They say they are suitable for small faces. So definitely take a look at that because I do think it makes sense. This on the model looks huge. It looks huge. I would prefer this to be bigger on me because I really like large sunglasses. I think they're just, you know, stunning. But I really like how they look and they feel quite nice. They don't feel flimsy. I think the material used here is quite nice. It feels sturdy. It's plastic, obviously. So nothing really fancy about it. But again, if you're going to wear, if you really love this style and you're going to wear for the whole year and for many years to come, I do think it ends up being worth it. Now I wanted to show you a couple of pants that I got. The first one is just a matching pants to this shirt, which I reviewed a while ago, I think 3 months ago. That's from Sezane Editions, and I loved this top. And I saw one of you wearing in the Facebook group and I was so in love. If you're the one who wore that, let me know because I'm very curious to talk to you. I wanna talk to you about it. I loved how you pair the blouse with the pants and the blazer. I didn't feel like I would need the blazer as well, but I definitely wanted to try the pants. For the pants, I got size 6, and by the way, I have a video reviewing a lot of Sezane pants, and I'm in between 4 and 6, that's 36 and 38 European, and I wanted to show you this one because, well, it fits me, okay? I won't say it's bad. I think it fits fine. It is huge in terms of the length. You would definitely need to hem if you're like me or if you're petite. Again, I have all my measurements down below. I'm 5'5", and this is just giant, but it's an easy fix. I can fix it myself. I can hem this in like 10 minutes. But the thing I wanted to show you is the waist and hips because that's usually what bothers me the most. I have a small waist compared to my hips. Again, measurements are down below. And usually pants are really hard for me to find, but these were quite flattering. I think if they had 1% elastane, it would be so much better. It would feel more flattering, but you know what? It's fine. It doesn't feel like too weird. I really like them. I like the fabric. You definitely need to iron this or steam because it does crease. I wouldn't say super easily, but it does crease. And I just love sets. So I felt like the pants should come to my home and just, be happy in my wardrobe. And I'm glad I did. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep, but I wanted to show you guys because I got a lot of questions about these. And they're quite expensive. They do say, I believe, it's dry cleaning only. I have washed many pieces that they said it's just dry cleaning, and I was fine with this. So I actually have a video showing you how I wash my clothes, but these are mostly knitwear. Maybe I'll show just a regular way of washing things in the future. But yeah, the Giovanni are very pretty. I feel they could, have a little bit of elastane just for a perfect fit, but I really like them. I went with the size 6 and I'm happy I did because the 4 would not have fit. Now the Giovanni I did like, but this one I love. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love these pins so much. And I'm sad I didn't try them before because they fit like a glove. Now these are not super high-waisted. They say that slightly lower waist, but to me it feels like mid-waist, too high. It goes right on my belly button, so I wouldn't say these are low waist at all. And they are so flattering. I wish they had this in other colors. If you like the Martin cropped and the Damon trousers, I think you're going to love these. They're just straight legs and so flattering. I love the fabric too. This is 88% cotton, and then it has some linen and then 1% elastane, which makes a huge difference on the fit. You can see that I style them in so many ways. And by the way, this runs large, so you should definitely size down if you're in between sizes. I went with the 36 and it's still roomy, so I would say you can definitely size down without being afraid because it is going to fit you. I hope they make that in different colors because they're just stunning. If you are petite, this is great because it's a cropped pair of pants. And if you're tall, I don't think it's a big problem because it's going to be shorter on you, but it is this style. So you might love that or might hate that. That's fine. But I really could not do a video and not include this because I just love them so much. And you guys, it is so challenging for me to find the right pair of pants. It's just really frustrating. So I was extremely happy when I found these. By the way, you can see that the waist is fine for me. It still has a little gap, but that's okay. I have a 70 centimeter waist at the moment and 102 centimeter hips because when I lose weight on my waist, but not on my hips for some reason. I lose weight everywhere except on my face, I feel like, and my hips and thighs, and that's it. The rest, I can lose weight everywhere. So I love them, highly recommend. And when I do my next video on pants, I'll definitely add these to my favorite ones. If you want to see the other pants that I have reviewed, I'm going to leave the link for the video here. But make sure that you watch the rest of this because I have still a few things to show you. The next piece is a top. It's the Gerald top. And this one is very special because it's from their pink creation and they donate most of the funds. I believe every Wednesday, every first Wednesday of the month, they donate a big part of their profits to a nonprofit organization. And they also now, I think since April this year, they started to support the Women's Cancer Research Fund with a minimal annual donation of $200,000. So this is part of their organization, nonprofit organization, to help with women's health and so many other beautiful projects. So I wanted to mention that because I really love Sezane. I know they have their flaws and there's so many things we can talk about, but they also have a really beautiful ideas and projects and the way they do partnerships. I just really love the brand and I'm just so happy to be doing this review and to be just so attached to the brand for so long. I've been purchasing and doing these reviews for so long and I know that some of you also are. So let's just go back. I'm just really getting emotional right now. But the Gerald top is quite thick, thicker than I expected. I think it's a really nice fabric. It's in cotton. It's $80. So I would say it's a fair price for what it is. It's a basic, but one of those that are really high quality. At least I feel like the fabric and the fit are so nice. It is one of those tops that you're going to have to be careful about just, putting your hands up because the shoulder is going to come up all the time. But if you can just walk straight and just sit down, then this top is perfect. I think it's just so pretty. I did size up for mine, so this is size medium, It is a creamy color, not exactly tan. It's also not white. You can see it's quite similar to the one that I'm wearing. And I really love it. They had this in black and it's sold out at the moment, but I think the cream is such a great top. I'm wearing in different ways just to show you how versatile it could be. I think you can dress this up or down, so it's definitely something I would recommend. The only problem, like I said, is just a little too warm for me. I thought it was going to be so much thinner, but it's actually quite thick. Now the next top I wanted to show you is this one here that I'm wearing. I got this a few weeks ago actually, and I really love it. I love the texture of this top. I think it looks beautiful and it feels so nice. I do have a few things I wanted to show you and that I don't like so much, but in general, I decided to keep it because I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe, and it does feel like a very high-end basic. Even though it's just a simple cut, it doesn't have a lot going on. I really love the embroidery and the texture is just so unique. And I love that you can just open the buttons a little bit and play around with that, so it makes it more versatile. I tried the extra small and the small, and I decided to keep the extra small just because the small was just way too low, you know, like especially this part here. It felt like I would have to take in. So I did size down for this. I would say you should size down. The small was fine. Like if you're more busty and everything else, like everywhere else is the same as me, then you can get the small. Otherwise, I would say the smaller size would be better. So this is in cotton, just really comfortable, and I love this one. I think this is very Sezane. They have such beautiful pieces, and this is one of them. And I remember they had a very similar sweater like this, maybe a cardigan from years ago, but it had sleeves, like long sleeves. So I was really glad when I saw this one because it just feels so unique. It's one of those pieces that really screams Sezane. Now, one piece that didn't work at all, and it was probably one of the worst things I've ever tried from Sezane, is the Giacomina dress. How awful is that? Now, hear me out. When I saw on the website, I was in love. I absolutely love the cut of this dress. Sezane linen is incredible. Love the fabric. It's really high quality. However, the fit, at least for my body type, it was awful. I tried the size 4, that's what you're seeing, or 36. And as you can see, it's quite tight on my hips, but just super loose everywhere else, which means I cannot size up. And it's just really awful. I don't even know what to say. Like, I just want to leave right now because it was so bad. But other than that, I think if you have a more straight figure, or if you have a different shape compared to mine, I think this dress could definitely work for you. It is really open back, so keep that in mind. It's going to show it all. And you would have to wear one of those, you know, nipple covers or no bra or something that would just, you know, stay there in place. But you can't really have anything in your back because it's going to show. I think other than that, the dress is really pretty. I love all the details, and I love to the point that I even ordered it because I just really wanted to try. But that one was such a disappointment. I wanted to show you. Now, one dress that I really love and I had to show you, actually I did review before, is the Pippa Dress. And as you know, I have the yellow version, which I wore in Miami a lot. And I also have the black version, which I have worn so much as well. So I decided to get the green one. I had seen the green before, that's super bright, which is the long version. But I really didn't like that on me. I don't like the long version and I don't like that bright green, at least not on me. So when they came up with this kind of khaki, you know, muted green, I was really excited to try. I think this is perfect for us who are autumn girls. It's a beautiful shade of green and I absolutely love. I think Pippa is worth the money. I know a lot of people think it's just a shirt dress, and it is. I have to agree. However, it does have some details that make such a difference. And I have reviewed a lot of Pippa dresses, their variations and other colors and styles. And I do think it's such an easy dress. And to me, it's the main reason why I have them, because they're super cute and they're just so practical. They're one of those dresses that if you're bloated, you can just wear. If you want to wear something that's basic but a little more elevated, you can wear that. If you want to wear heels and a nice handbag, you can wear that. And you can also dress it down, like absolutely just wear with espadrilles, with sneakers, with flip-flops, anything just works with the dress. To me, it makes it really worth the money. Also, the cotton, it does feel quite thick, not super thick, but it doesn't feel like flimsy, you know, like a shirt dress that just feels flimsy, like you're going to the grocery store. I really love it. So I wanted to show you because I know a lot of you love Pippa too, and I had to show you this new color. And the two last pieces I wanted to show is the Heidi top, which I actually have from last year, and I love it. I love the Heidi top. I tried with the Jenson Trousers, which I had high expectation. I actually tried to score this. It was sold out, and then I waited forever. I went to the store. They didn't have. But then I ended up getting both of them, and I wasn't 100% happy with the outcome. I just don't like how they fit me. The pants, as you can see, are extremely high-waisted. They are like for giants, for really tall ladies, and that's not me. I think if I had worn the size 4, this is the size 6 by the way, the pants. If I had worn the size 4, I think the waist would have been a lot better. However, it would not fit me because the hips would not go, like the pants would not go past my hips. So I ended up returning them. Love the fabric. The green is a dream. Right. It's just so pretty. And I love Sezane linen. By the way, I have a linen video that I recently shared, which I think you guys will like. So I'm going to link it here. It has a lot of different brands, including Sezane. So I just wanted to mention that because linen is such a great fabric for summer. But the Heidi top was beautiful. I think I could have just kept, but I really wanted the set. So I decided to not keep the top. But this one I'm wearing size 6. I sized up for both. I would say that for the pants, if you're in between sizes, you should definitely size up. But they're just so pretty. I wish they had worked because I love all the details about these. I tried the pants with different tops and I was so in love. I could just have fixed it. But you know what? I said, if it's not 100%, I'll just return, and I'm sure in the future they would do something similar or just as pretty. You know how Sezane is. They always come up with beautiful things. So whenever something doesn't work for me, unless it's something like I'm really crazy about, and then I'm gonna get it altered, like tailoring, I would just say, you know what, just close, take it back, and then that's it. We'll find something else in the future, right? So this was today's review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about these pieces. If you have been getting anything from Sezane lately. I don't really shop a lot during the summer because in New York, I don't really get to wear a lot of summer clothes. However, I had to pick some of these just to show you, to share with you, and hear how you're feeling about them. Let me know below in the comments. Love you guys. I hope to see you in my next video, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.